Hey guys, Flight Sim Jammer here. Today we'll be unboxing the Alpha Flight Yoke from Honeycomb. Been waiting for this for a while. And let's just jump in and get right to it, huh? I have not even cut the tape off yet. Take that back a little bit so we don't hit whatever's inside. Alright, set this to the side in case we need it. So, it actually seems packed pretty well, taped up pretty good. Alright, look at that. We just jump right into it, huh? So, looks like got a couple parts up in the top here. First part here, looks like there's some little stoppers in there, and the USB cord, and a Cat 5 cable. This guy here, this is the desk mount. One looks like yep, it's desk mount. That's all pretty clean there. That looks good. Okay. So the yoke clicks onto this, and it has some brackets that hook to here and clamp down to the desk. And then when once you've peeled this spot here and you stick it to a desk like this, the only way to really get it back up is to get up underneath with these guys, and these will pop it up away. And looks like it might be good to get a couple uses on those first. Okay. Do not peel that until you're absolutely 100% sure that's where it wants to go, because you don't want to get dirt on it. If you do get dirt on it, you can actually take just this piece over to the sink, a little soap and water, wash it down, let it air dry, don't touch it with anything, and I'm not sure how it works, but it becomes sticky again. Got some instructions here. Let's see. Looks like Aerosoft, the world of flight simulation. It just, you know, shows you a little bit of prepared 3D and X-Plane add-ons. Aerofly Flight Simulator 2. That's kind of neat. Alright. Oh, these are partner offers, so get some discounts here. What's this? Virtual Flight Academy, Together We Fly, X-Plane. That's also X-Plane there. If you have a good amount of money and just want to get a sim that's all done, this comes with the seat. Get your yoke to mount on there. It holds it. It's essentially a sim pit without walls. It holds the monitors and whatnot. Pilot's Edge. That's a pretty good program to use. It does cost money. I use vPilot and VATSIM. It's a ATC program to teach you kind of how to talk to the air traffic controllers to fly. And this is just the instruction book to tell you how all this stuff goes. But we don't want to see that yet. We want to see the goods. Oh yeah, look at that. It looks really well packed in here. I've gotten one of these before, and it actually had another box that this slipped into. They probably wanted to get rid of the extra weight. So, get this guy out of here. This yoke, it feels so good, so amazing. It looks good. Alright. I'm going to set it to the side just for one moment and then we'll look at it because there's two more parts in this box. And they are the clamps. The clamp goes to this guy. Just make sure that this inner part is down far enough to get on that. And then this is the part that would clamp down to the desk. So this is on top of the desk, this is on the bottom of the desk, or whatever mount you're using. For me, it'll be in the actual sim. I still gotta come up with the plate to get this in there, but you possibly don't even have to use the clamps, and I'm going to try to go that route so I don't have to redo the whole yoke mount setup that I have in there already. Sure nothing's under there. Nope. Alright. Put this guy back in here. That's the products that you will need out of the box. Alright. So, here's this guy. Pretty cool. Has the key. You have your different switches. You have your beacon and your landing light, taxi light, nav light, strobe light, your master and your avionics switches. This whole guy here will be back behind the dash that we built, so we won't be able to use any of these switches, which is okay because we have them mounted already. But we'll be able to use all these. This is the hat switch. It's got tons of different directions. These are up and downs, and you can actually use them for individual switches. There's the button back here. This is the button that I use for the ATC. This one I use to disengage my autopilot on the 172 that I fly in there. And these were my flap switch, but I don't need those now, so we can map those. The cool thing is you can map these to anything you want in the sim. One of the super nice parts about this, and actually I'm going to just slip this down on here just so it's a little easier. Just kind of hold it up a little bit. One of the things that I really like is the Cytec yoke turns right about there, right about 45 degrees. This turns almost 90 degrees. It's actually really amazing, and when you're in there and flying, it just works. It flies great. It doesn't, when you're trying to pull back, there's tension on it, but it doesn't catch at all. It's just super smooth. If you're looking for, I wouldn't say this is entry level. They're about 300 bucks. You can get the Cytec way cheaper. You can get the Cytec for less expensive, and it works. It does the job. But if you want to up your experience and have a whole new one, I would spend the money on this. I think after building everything that I have in the sim, if I was to spend money on one thing to have, it would be a nice yoke. The rudder pedals you do use when you're flying, but you can set them to run on the yoke itself. And if you were to only have the money for one or the other, get yourself a nice upgraded yoke. You won't regret it. And then you can upgrade to, I would say the next thing after the yoke, maybe a good throttle quadrant. I have the Cytec Pro Flight rudder pedals. They creak. They're a little tight to move back and forth, but they work. So yeah, anyhow, if you're going to spend your money, you definitely want one of these. So let's just show you this real quick. This here, this guy, I don't know if we'll be able to get this on camera or not, but this will plug in back here, and this end plugs in down under here. Nice tight fit. So it's right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get this thing out of the way. I don't know if we can actually see this on camera. Hopefully we can, but it's a Cat 5, connects right there. Yeah. Alright. There you go, guys. That's the Alpha Flight Yoke from Honeycomb. 100% recommend it. And yeah, so that's all I have for today. You guys have a great day, and remember, land safely. Alright guys, so a little update on the Honeycomb yoke. This is actually my third one. This cable right here, the Cat 5 cable, what I think happens is that it's not actually long enough. So as you turn the 90 degrees, it puts so much strain on the RJ45 jack down here that it actually breaks the jack. And then the only way that you can use any of the buttons up here is if you're holding it in. If you're not mapping any of those buttons, no big deal. One fix is to just kind of stretch the cord out a little bit. The thing that's going to work for us is, because this is getting mounted behind the dash panel, we're going to have to use, it's just a regular Cat 5. You can use any Cat 5 cord you want. Sorry, I was looking to see if I had one around here, but I don't. But I'll make one that plugs into here, goes through the dash, and I might even get, I'm thinking I might get an RJ45 jack to just put into the dash, so this can plug into that, and then this will have another one that plugs into right here. That way there's no strain going on here. There's no reason this should ever break again. That is the only downfall, the only negative on this yoke. And if you buy one and you just use a different Cat 5 cable in the beginning, you'll never have any issues. Yeah, that's about all I can say. Except for go out and buy one, because it's worth it. Alright guys, you have a great day.